Unfortunately, as many of you know, my truck was broken into, and the footage that I have of Joe Schneider's celebration of life was stolen. If you would like to see any of what I'm about to tell you in video, you can find it on Molly's Facebook page, because she too recorded the whole thing. And there you can join in the family as they say goodbye to Joe for the last time. So that morning, Mike had shown up. Mike and had came from home, that is, about 11 o'clock or so. And we waited as the family started to progress. GPS coordinates are not really great for this area. But once family and friends had all gathered at the pavilion, Mike led them down to where they could park. And from there, we would start into Joe's celebration of life. Suddenly, the woods came alive with the sounds of Amazing Grace being played by the bagpipes, calling family and friends to gather and then march into the woods to where Joe had encountered Rasta. From there, Molly, Joe's widow, would share poems in saying goodbye to Joe one last time. Then she asked family and friends for memories and tales of days gone by regarding Joe. I can tell you that Joe was loved, and I can tell you they had some stellar stories. And then the time had come, and with tears in her eyes and all the love in her heart, Molly spread Joe's ashes on the site where Joe had requested. In doing so, there was a quick shift in the wind, which caused Joe to embrace Molly softly one last time. Now, there was some laughter. There was some, that's typical Joe, for fragments, just a little, had caught on Molly's bosom. And the chorus of cheers displaced the sadness for just a moment. And then Molly went back to saying her goodbyes. As Molly finished, she stopped and she addressed the crowd and said, "You know, Joe had always said it would be so awesome to actually hear a particular sound that they both enjoyed in person being played on the bagpipes." And with that cue, the bagpipes blared out again. Suddenly the woods came alive with the sound of Rod Stewart's "If You Want My Body and You Think I'm Sexy" being played on the bagpipes. Family and friends shared a chuckle. It was very Joe and Molly, and you had to wonder if Rasta out in the woods did not smile deeply as well. And you can also think of anybody out camping nearby, walking through the woods, hiking, wondering what is going on. But it was beautiful, it was funny, it was 100% Joe and Molly. It was sure genius on Molly's part. for she replaced the sadness of saying goodbye with happy, fond memories. And then the family and friends turned and marched back out of the woods, being led by the bagpiper playing Amazing Grace one more time as they retreated back to their vehicles. The family and friends would gather one more time at the pavilion to bring out a toast to Joe with his favorite beer, Genesee. Now, I grew up with Genesee. It's good beer. And unfortunately, this is where the story ends. I had wished that I would be able to share with you, the experience so that you too could witness the loving memory that Molly had put together for her late husband, Joe. Hopefully, what I'm about to do will at least allow you to feel like you was there and saying goodbye.